Hey everyone, sorry it's been a hot second, but I'm back, and today we are not making Tetris. Again. Instead, we're in a game jam that started 2 weeks ago. Alright, first of all, for those of you who aren't programmers, what is a game jam? Well, a game jam is like a limited time event in those Roblox pet simulators. Anyways, a game jam is like that, and just like those events, there's a theme. But instead of Lucky 10x or something, it's actually something that makes sense, like Shapeshifter. There's also another key difference between game jams and most other limited time events. They're not fun. Okay, they are if you're a nerd like me, but they're not for your average iPad kid who has the attention span of a goldfish. But enough about iPad kids. It's time for what the video was supposed to be about. So, where was I? Oh right, you also can't use a project that was made before the game jam started. Duh. And you can't submit a project after the deadline. Also duh. Like, who needs to tell? Oh, anyways, Scratch game jams actually haven't been a thing until very recently. This is because the almighty Griffpatch decided to begin hosting them for his Academy subscription. I was kind of let down about this until a couple of weeks ago he announced his first ever open game jam. Obviously, this had me so hyped that I didn't start anything related to the game jam up until the day after it was announced. Yet another case of me sleeping on something important. Just like my math homework. God damn it, dude, that's the second time I've done. Okay, now, let's open a new project and start working on that game.
Guys, it's time to play!
So, yeah, I got absolutely nothing done other than some graphics and a scrapped game idea. Fortunately, I thought up another idea the day after that. Its name is Shapeshifter. Wow, that's gonna be the most original name of the year. No, decade. No, century right there. You know what? Whoever came up with that idea should get a medal. Okay, that's enough self-glazing for the rest of the month. Eh. Oh my god, I did it again. Okay, so other than this immaculate name, what else did I make that day? A square. And a moving square. Is that, and I made a few shapes. Okay, I'm making it sound like this sucks, but remember, I can't glaze myself for another 5 minutes. Until the end of the month. Yeah. Anyways, I actually made some pretty decent progress today. I have some graphics, some game mechanics, and even the collision detection someone figured out. So, this is going great.
I have the power of God!
Alright, so for this game, I actually had some pretty big aspirations. I wanted to have 12 levels, a number which got cut down to 10 because there wouldn't be enough time. What? It's because I was out of ideas? What do you— I also wanted each level to have 3 stars to collect, but that also changed to 4 in one level because I'm mean. And I was also going to have 4 shapes, but then I cut that down to 3 because I, first of all, didn't want to code another shape, and second, there were too few levels to let that shape be introduced smoothly. But for this day, I just worked on trying to make the engine not bad so I could add the other stuff later. Okay, now that the game engine works, kind of, we can start with this level design. This actually took forever and I decided not to record most of it because it's basically just, okay, gonna make this hole in the wall that the player has to move through. Oh, the hitbox is detecting a collision on this 99% transparent pixel, move the wall over, repeated like 100 times. While designing these levels, I would get bored and would ask the kids in my class what they thought I should add. One of them actually gave a very good suggestion, to give the shapes a trail. While I don't have footage of me adding this because I was, at school, it's probably the best addition to the game in my opinion. And while I would give them a shout out, I don't really want to dox them. So, shout out of the day goes to A, as in a really cool person. Okay, that kinda sucked. I also had some people playtest the game because that's a good idea when designing games. One of them said that the diamonds don't work, but I, in my personal, humble opinion, think that that's just a massive skill issue. Finally, I had to fix a lot of bugs. First of all, shapes would randomly get stuck inside of each other and the walls, so I made a script that basically killed any possibility of that happening. Then I added a title screen, which somehow made it possible to clip out of the map, so I had to fix that. There was this glitch where switching shapes mid-move wouldn't do the full move, but would just cancel it halfway. I didn't think this was a huge issue until I decided to make the game difficult by limiting the number of moves in each level. For some reason, this same glitch also made the player waste several moves for no reason. So I actually had to change that before I started getting slandered. Finally, there was a bug where all of the stars would disappear upon starting the game, which actually made me crash out a few times. And then there were so many layering issues. Somehow clicking the shapes while on a trigger would make them spaz out and... Okay, is this too much? Well, yeah, anyways, the lesson of today is to never use sprite sensing when making a Scratch game, and also go play the game so I win the game jam. The link is on screen and in the description, but now, for the showcase. I hope you guys enjoy.